Hello everyone, welcome to this video. I'd like to address something about Dueling Book. In the past, just over 24 hours, I've had like 4 or 5 people either message me or write comments about Dueling Book and about things they want to know about it, if it's real or not, people that know it's real but want to have more information. The main thing they reference is Sladra, or previously known as Azan Dragon, who made a video about Dueling Book and looking into it. He said himself in the video that he wasn't really sure whether it was real or not, that he hopes it's not a troll, he doesn't think so, but wasn't entirely certain. I can tell you, Dueling Book is like fake, not real, not a thing. Maybe someone, this could be anyone, somewhere in the world, is working on something similar to Dueling Network that happens to be called Dueling Book. This can be anyone in the world. I can confirm, like, one of the main things that was said about Dueling Book was that some of the staff from Dueling Network was working on Dueling Book, and some other thing that was said was that some of only admins have access to Dueling Book. As regular admin, I can tell you I don't have access. Neither do head administrators, because none of the DN staff works on Dueling Book. I can tell you that. If it even is a thing, none of the DN staff have anything to do with it. They're not working on it. In addition, if you can confirm this by checking the Dueling Network forums, the position administrator, like in-game administrator, doesn't exist. Normally I'd have like green name here, and then instead of retired staff it would say in-game administrator. The position doesn't exist anymore because it doesn't apply. Dueling Network is just gone. So the position doesn't even apply, so that statement is incorrect already. Now you could argue, wait, but there's head administrators still in the forums. Yes, but head administrators may have had the most power on the DN, but as a head administrator you automatically have some power on the forums as well. That just comes with the responsibilities. And because they have some powers on the forums, that did stay as a title. There's a message from one of our moderators who also was, I believe he was a senior admin. We have nothing to do with this, nor is it even real in the first place. The site has since been taken down due to the fact that it's a 1.5 year old joke that was never intended to be very public. That's them saying something about it. Then I said what I knew, but I knew very little about it. Dueling Book's just a joke website, it doesn't do anything, so no, it isn't real. Now there are other admins. It's not the new DN. DN isn't going to be back anytime soon, if it's going to be back up at all. And I was trying to find something by a head admin. This, I assume, is not the way to go. No, doesn't look like it. But there have been head admins as well who have confirmed that none of the staff of DN are working on Dueling Book. Some have said it's not a thing. I believe it is not a thing. I always like to be very exact and say that someone somewhere in the world is able to work on something similar to Dueling Network that happens to be called Dueling Book, and therefore it is a thing. But the way it's described, like it is the new DN that's being worked on, DN staff is working on it, that is not true. That is not a thing. It is a lie, a troll. Very extremely likely it was just made as a joke. It is extremely likely it was made as a troll. Yes, DN 2.0, as it was called, was in the make when DN was still up. We were working on some, like, generally the heads, I say we, the DN staff, but generally most of the head admins, were working on new things on DN, like some of the interface to become better, like the controls to become easier, things to expand, to improve DN. That was being worked on, would maybe be released at the end of the year. However, with Dueling Network being down 2.0, the DN 2.0 is on an indefinite hiatus. If DN doesn't come back, then, or doesn't even have a chance to come back, DN 2.0, like, we won't even be working towards it, because what's the point if DN can't come back anyway? We can think about it and hope, but that's about it. The chances are extremely, extremely low that DN will actually ever return. So working on DN 2.0 is what none of us are doing right now. One final statement, I've said it many times. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling Book, the new DN? No. It's not a thing. It's a joke. It's a troll. It's not real. I'm not angry at anyone who asked about it because they weren't sure or they wanted more information. This is just a confirmation to end the rumors and stuff. Dueling Book is joke. It is a troll. It is not a real thing. None of the DN stuff have anything to do with it. There is no Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling Book. That is what I wanted to let you know in this video. If there's anything you'd like to see for the rest of my channel, because this is pretty much the end of the video, let me know in the comments, whether it be discussing something, covering something. Obviously, dual videos, one more DN video to come. Probably I'll post that tomorrow, and then the Dev Pro videos. And if there's anything else you'd like to see me do on this channel, Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, then let me know, and I'll see you in tomorrow's daily Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. Goodbye.